Welcome back to my whiskey pick of the week. You know, I'm Eric the Whiskey Guy, and as always, as usual, and as expected, oh, do I have a treat for you this week, and this week is definitely no different. Now, this week, we're not going to be doing a bourbon review, but more like a bourbon appreciation day. So today, we're going to be showing our appreciation to the one and only Eagle Rare 10 year. Now, this bottle was actually gifted by Casey's Sports Bar over in Heathrow, Florida, right next to Lake Mary, and my good friend Mark Pryor, the owner of Casey's Sports Bar. So if you ever get a chance, please go check them out. If you're in the area, I've been there a million times. It's one of my favorite spots in Central Florida. So you definitely would not be disappointed. It kind of reminds me of a pub that you would see like in the UK. It kind of got like a European sports bar feel to it. And it's also a nice place to go if you just want to go at happy hour or at night. Great atmosphere. So I definitely would recommend going to Casey's Sports Bar, and that's in Heathrow, Florida. So I definitely appreciate the Eagle Rare. It doesn't get any better than this. Now, speaking of sports, I would say the Eagle Rare would be the Floyd Mayweather of bourbon. Pound for pound, proof for proof, price for price. It doesn't get any better than Eagle Rare. Now, what do I know about Eagle Rare? It was established. They started making it around 1975, so it's not new, but it's not old. It's right there in the middle. 5 years older than me. So they created it, they launched it in 1975 by Seagram's, the brand Seagram's, which is basically mostly known for their gin and their vodkas. I kind of feel like if you say Seagram's, you kind of got to say gin at the end, like a first and last name, Seagram's Gin. But that's the brand that made it. The master distiller was Charles L. Beam. He was the great grand nephew to the legendary Jim Beam. So I kind of thought that was a little odd that a Jim Beam descendant would be working at Seagram's. But they made it, and they actually made it to compete with the Wild Turkey 101. Now I've had both of them, and I can say that Eagle Rare, they just didn't try to compete with Wild Turkey 101, but they tried to take all their customers. Once they came out with this was personal, to the point where this was originally a proof of 101. Now it's down to about 90. They now make it at Sazerac. They picked it up in like 1989. So it's made at the Buffalo Trace Distillery. So it's definitely in good hands. Now, I'm gonna just tell you a few reasons why I think it's probably one of the best of the best. The obvious one would be the price range that it's at. The suggested retail price on an Eagle Rare, you're looking around $45 on average. Now, the secondary market value, which most people, if you do see it, that's probably gonna be like in the range. The secondary, even if you go to your local corner liquor store, they probably gonna have it anywhere between, on the low end, 65 all the way up to 100. So it definitely holds a nice value to it, which will arguably probably make it one of the most popular bourbons on the market. So let's just sip it, see how it is. I can already tell you, I'm always give this a 10 out of 10. It checks every box that I got, from the most comfortable price that you can get it at, $45. You can't beat that with a stick. But the quality is up there because it's been aged for 10 years. Now, the average bourbon, you're looking at anywhere, like the maturity of the years that it just sat, you're looking anywhere between 4 to 7 years. So even on average, this has been sitting, waiting, maturing for at least 3 more years. So the quality's there, the value's there, and it comes with an all-star background. You got Buffalo Trace Sazerac. That's like the Yankees. So if I played in baseball, I wouldn't mind being in New York playing for the Yankees. So it just kind of tells you what type of caliber that the Eagle Rare is in. Definitely got that Buffalo Trace smell to it. It's something in what they doing in they barrels, because they all of them got like this little distinctive smell to it. I'm sure it's the ethanol, but they let you know this is a Sazerac Buffalo Trace type product, and I love it. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. This is a very light, but also like a heavyweight type of bourbon. It's gonna carry a big punch to it. But if you starting off on bourbons, this will be probably one that you will fall in love with. I always drank it neat in a glass. I never put ginger ale in one in the Eagle Rare, but I'm sure if you did want to like mix it, it'll probably be one of the best mixed bourbons that you're gonna have. Eagle Rare, you can't go wrong with it. I like to sip on this like on a holiday. Like this would be a great 3-day holiday to sip on it, and it's patriotic. I can see sipping on this. Veterans Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July. Got the eagle on it. It also got some stars. So it's like tasting America in a bottle right here. So we got the Eagle Rare. I'm gonna just sit back and enjoy it. Like I said, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. If you haven't tried it, you gotta definitely put it on your list. If you have tried it, I just wanna remind you to go out and get you a bottle of Eagle Rare when you see it, or stop in the KC Sports Bar. That's definitely a great place to just have a glass of bourbon. And I don't say that for all places, because the atmosphere got to be right when you're drinking something like Eagle Rare, and you start getting to those levels. Like there's no need to sip on this at the bowling alley just because they got a full liquor bar. Like I'm not gonna go up there and order an Eagle Rare at the bowling alley. Now if I'm at like a cigar lounge, or if I'm somewhere like KC Sports Bar, or even like the Bounty in New Smyrna, there's only a few places that I'll sit back and actually enjoy a sip of Eagle Rare, or obviously at the house. But it's not a bourbon for everybody. It's not a bourbon that you wanna have at all times. But when you do have it, it's definitely a feel good bourbon. You never go wrong. It doesn't matter if you pay the retail price of $45, if you pay a little bit more. I've done it, and the quality's still there. So would I pay more in the future? Probably. But if I get it on at the right pot, then that was my luck for the day. So this is Eagle Rare, and we're gonna do it all again next week.